why would you use it? We believe, having gone through the pain of what we were doing, that it significantly reduces development time. It'll just save you a ton of work. We hide from you all of the transport. Now, and it doesn't, the problem that we're coming against is, unless you've been writing apps for quite a while, we say, oh, it solves all the connection problems. We don't know how hard can it be, really? You make a connection, HTTP, look at JSON, off you go. That's fine, isn't that? That's not too hard. What are you really saying to me? And indeed, that's true initially. But as you develop your app, you will spend more and more time down in that part of your code, extending it, making it more robust, making it more flexible to versions. In addition, if you want to do server-to-app communication, if you want to push stuff down, you're going to have to start using, if we confine ourselves to Android and iOS, one of the two push mechanisms that are out there. They're fiddly and finicky, and you will have to build some infrastructure up in your server to decide which of your devices, when you want to send something to, are they Android, are they iOS, where should I connect, how should I build the payload I'm going to send them. If this arrives down in a push, is that different to something that arrives over a TCP connection? What should I do with that? We take that all away from you, we hide that underneath our layer on the other side of the type-safe APIs and do all that for you. So when you send something from your server, when you initiate an RPC call from your server down to your app, the first thing you see of it is when your callback gets fired to say, here's a lovely instance of type-safe wonderfulness, knock yourself out. Do whatever you want to do with it, and then send back a response, and we will get that back up to the server. Taking account of the ephemeral nature of the connections, the unreliable nature of the connections. If we make a connection and halfway through our transfer, the connection drops or times out, whatever, we manage all of that both on the device and in the server. So we just take all that hard stuff away from you and say let you concentrate on your app. The paradigm we have is a request-response paradigm. So it's not fire and forget. So even if you're getting no actual data back in your result, you will be told when it got to the other endpoint. We do model it as an RPC, it's point to point. So you have control of your namespace. You decide what you want your endpoints to be called from a naming point of view, and then you use those names as your addresses when you want to talk from A to B or from client to server, or wherever it is you want to send it. Underneath all of this is our battle-hardened traffic control platform, which we use to kind of orchestrate. We look at servers in exactly the same way as we use as mobile. They're just endpoints. All these things are peers. We don't have any special server role or client role from an RPC point of view. The RPCs can go in either direction. They're just endpoints hanging out of the center of where where traffic control sits, which is our platform. And quite important, these are battery efficient. So we only have connection open for as long as we need the connection open. There are other bidirectional APIs out there, a lot of the publish and subscribe stuff that mandate a persistent connection for streams of data to come up and down. We get around that by leveraging push. We do give you the option that you can turn on persistent connection if you want. So for example, if your application is in the foreground, you may as well turn on persistent connection because you're using way more battery on your screen than you are on the connection. That'll just make things that little bit quicker. But if you're in the background, we've got no connection open unless there's something that actually has to be done. That's really good from a battery point of view. Security, we do end-to-end encryption. So not only we use SSL obviously between the endpoints in our server, but we also do public-private key encryption between the endpoints. So while it resides on our server waiting to bring a device online or waiting for a server to reconnect, we can't go in and have a look and go, oh, what's going on in here? That's all encrypted end-to-end. So that when it gets to the other end, well, two things, but when it gets there, they know it was for them and they know it came from whoever said they sent it. So we manage kind of a public key infrastructure within the platform as well, that the endpoints use to do all their data exchange.